Hey loves, it's day 21 of the last 90 days of the year video journals, and today I want to talk about morning routines. I didn't do day 20, I didn't record day 20 because if you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been taking a social media break, and secondly, my niece has been around and trying to juggle taking care of a child, and recording has been so difficult, so I took one day off. It's no excuse, but I figured, you know, why not? I always like to go with the flow. I don't like to do things that are resistant. If something seems like it's hard, I don't force it to happen, so I didn't record that. I know I said I will record every day, but I decided mindfully to take a break yesterday because it's also okay to enjoy your life every now and then, and yesterday I was having a really good time with my niece, so I decided not to record one of these. But today I want to talk about morning routine because for the past couple of days this is something that has been going on in my head, creating a morning routine. And part of, if you watch the resolution video, you would know that one of my resolutions this year was to make sure that I wake up at least by 7 every morning. This is something I've been trying, but every time I wake up at 7 I end up starting my day at 11, even if I wake up at 7, you know. So I want to create morning routines. If you guys have done the Be Your Own Bae bootcamp, which if you haven't, guys, please sign up. It's free. It's a 7-day bootcamp. You get workouts, meal plans, and everything you need in order for you to lose weight. Not all that stuff you hear that is a quick fix, the real stuff you need. All you have to do is click on the link in the description box down below. It will be Your Own Bae bootcamp. Just sign up and then start. You guys are not going to regret this, let me tell you that. Anyway, if you did that, if you have already done the Be Your Own Bae bootcamp, you would know that one of the things we focus on is morning routine and night routine. And the reason why we do that is because, well, you should go to the bootcamp and find out the reason why. I'm not explaining the reason because this video is gonna be so long and I don't want it to be so long. Anyway, the reason why I'm personally doing this is because I already told you I wake up in the morning and waste a lot of time, so I don't want to waste a lot of time. And I noticed that my day goes a lot better every time it reaches 9 a.m. and I've done everything. I've worked out, I've journaled, I've started work, I've started responding to my emails. I feel so good, and that is what I want to do. So between 7 and 9 a.m. those are 2 hours I've given myself. This is the thing about morning routines. Last year in October, when I started making this whole transformation for myself, not that weight loss transformation, but the mental and self and personal growth transformation, I started by reading this book called The Morning Routine, which says you have to wake up at 5 a.m. and then I watched a lot of millionaire or rich people morning routines, and they all say they wake up at 5 a.m. and blah blah blah, all that stuff. But like I always say, you cannot get there from here. I cannot get to waking up at 5 a.m. from waking up at 7 a.m. or waking up at 8 a.m. and being lazy all morning. So I've decided to do baby steps, and those baby steps is what I want to talk to you about. Everyone is different. If you are struggling to wake up in the morning, do not just jump onto the 5 a.m. morning routine, because really it's not the ideal. Well, maybe it is the ideal, but you cannot just, like I said, you cannot get there from here. So what I've decided to do is, yes, I'm going to wake up at 7:30 every day, but I'm going to create a routine for me not to waste time. The things that cause me wasting time, definitely gadgets. My phone makes me waste so much time in the morning. Like I literally wake up and check it and sit down, check my emails. Sometimes I even open my laptop, which is not a bad thing, but sometimes when you do things in an organized manner, it's much better and faster. For example, if I check my laptop, I'm not going to work out for a while, and that makes me lazy to work out, then it makes me start contemplating and all that stuff. So what I've decided, today I woke up at 7. Actually, the past week I've been waking up at 7 and staying in bed for a very long time. I wasn't really listening to myself. Like I think one day this week I listened to myself, the 5-second rule, but I had a cold, and at that time I was negotiating the cold. I still have a cold, but I feel so much better now. I'm well rested. I feel so much better. So I'm going to do the 5-second rule every time I wake up. Today I woke up early, but then I went to bed early yesterday. I went to bed at 8 because I was feeling sick still, a little tired from babysitting, playing and all that stuff, walking around all day. And I was like, okay, I'm going to wake up at 5. I woke up at 5, it was still dark, I didn't get up. I stayed sleeping till 7, 8, but I was in bed awake, just like contemplating and stuff like that. So the plan is I'm going to do the moment I wake up, I'm going to do the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. If you haven't watched the 5-second rule, I'm going to leave a link to that video above. You can check it out. And then after doing the 5-second rule, I'm not going to check my phone. The next thing after the 5-second rule I'm planning to do is, like I said, do stuff that works for you. In that miracle morning thing, the 5 what book did I tell you about? I said the 5 a.m. something, but I think it's the Miracle Morning. The book is called the Miracle Morning. If I mentioned the wrong book earlier, this one is called Miracle Morning, I think. And Miracle Morning, the things you do is journal, don't check your phone, meditate and all that stuff, and those are all things I like to do. However, I don't like to do them in the manner that they are done, that those guys do them. I want to do them in a way that is good for me. And for me, 5-second rule, go to the bathroom, and after the bathroom, weigh myself, the usual morning stuff. The morning affirmations, I like to do them on the treadmill as I run. I do some affirmations and do my French lessons on the treadmill, and then after that I do my workout. And then after my workout is when I plan to do the meditation, because my mind is clear, it's active, I feel good. For me, that's a perfect time. It will keep moving around, but that is what I'm planning to do right now. So after my workout, do some meditation, do the journaling. After I take a shower and feel great, start my work. Before I start working, I do the journaling and some more meditation. That should take me around 2 hours. So I'm going to record the whole thing for you. Right now I'm just ranting about it because it's still in my head. I'm going to write down the plan properly, and I'm going to start a morning routine that works for me. I do not want to copy anyone else, and this is the thing. I want to make sure, I want to start where I can and then keep adjusting slowly to from 7:30 to 7 to 6:30, like that, until I get it all the way up to 5 or all the way to where I'm comfortable. For me, 7:30 works because 7:30 is when the sun has set, so I can see some light outside. 7:30 works for me so well because even in the summer the sun has already set. In the winter the sun has risen. Oh god, sun risen, that's what I mean. When the sun rises in the winter at 7:30, for me, when I see the darkness outside, I'm like, oh no, I need to keep sleeping. You know, even when I'm awake, I'm like, I need to keep sleeping. So 7:30 is a good time for me to start, and that is when I'm going to start all this stuff. I'm going to make a whole video of my morning routine after I've made it work. So for the next couple of days, because I record these videos after working out, after showering, so the first thing I'm going to do after each and every one of, before when I record these videos, I'm going to be like, morning routine done, because that is me showing up every day, and that is making sure that I'm creating a routine or habits. Oh my god, the noise, the construction. That is making sure that I create a habit that works for me, and if it works for me and I do it slowly and I like it, then I can improve my life that way. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, morning routines. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, so this weekend I haven't really been eating well. Actually, this whole week since I've been sick, I haven't really been eating well, and I should eat well because when you're sick, that's when you need to eat well the most. But the fact that I know I haven't been eating well is a good thing, because there's always a lesson to be learned, and for me there's a lot of lessons learned since I'm listening to my body. These 3 weeks, because we're on day 21, these 3 weeks listening to my body closely has taught me something. So remember that last week when I shared with you all my meals, I was eating really well, and something I've realized also, when I don't eat well, I don't like to share. So every time I don't share, just know I'm not eating well. However, now that I know, I'm going to share each and everything, because it's not doing me any justice not sharing that. So what was I saying? Yeah, another thing I noticed is that when I eat junk, this is something I always know, not junk, if I don't eat the healthiest, like on Saturday we went for Japanese, I ate fried chicken and all that stuff, but I have problem going to the toilet, and I hate that. Man, I'm all about bowel movement. If I don't go in the morning, I'm like cranky. Well, not cranky, but it doesn't make me feel good. So I've been going through that the past 3 days since my niece has been around. We've just been eating random stuff. What she feels like is what we eat. So yeah, anyway, that being said, I'm going to clean up my diet this week. Ideally my week starts every Tuesday, but you know, I'm going with the days of the week. Today is Monday and I'm feeling great and I'm ready to attack the week. Tomorrow is the day when I actually sit down and look at each and every one of the things that I did during the week. Actually, it's today. It's later today. It's at the end of today. So looking at it is going to be really hard, because last week I didn't really give it my all. because I wasn't feeling well. Oh my god, being sick sucks. Anyway, I'm still sick. I feel much better, and I'm coming back on Instagram in a big way to motivate you guys, educate you guys, and inspire you guys to put in the work. Make sure you hit your New Year's resolutions. Make sure you reach your weight loss goals. Oh my god, the noise outside the construction is killing me. Every time I'm recording, I'm like, really? I get so mad. Anyway, it's over now. That's it for me, guys. As always, do not forget to stay motivated, be patient, trust the process, and spread the love. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.